so much fire. They're like, why the fuck? They're like, why the fuck do you allow Wilson to talk on your podcast?
Yeah, fuck those guys. His opinions are irrelevant half the time. I'm like,
I ain't gonna lie, fans are trying to get you out.
He was like, throw the whole Wilson away.
Yeah.
Fuck him. I'm still going bad on the many ways. Fuck those guys, man.
Oh man.
Nah, that shit is funny though.
I'll say something because I'll be like, yo, they were going for you, man.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about Nas being Gator.
Well, hold on. We are recording. We're live.
Oh shit.
So
is my mic working?
Yeah, huh?
That's terrible.
I guess it's working. I don't know. I don't know if it should be working per the fans. So.
Yo, that is crazy.
Because
I was not expecting that at all.
I wasn't expecting that either, but I kind of was.
You set it up how you weren't expecting. You didn't want to
I'm
hit
happy
record.
that it happened.
What a dirtbag.
It means that they're out there feeling something.
Yeah. Oh, you're one of those guys.
Oh my
puppeteer.
gosh.
The puppet master, you mean, not the puppeteer.
But it was interesting though because
No, puppeteer is the puppet master.
No.
they usually like your hot takes, but then they were like,
Yeah, they were mad.
what?
Wilson has the trash hot
The
take.
bodyguard? You went after Whitney
Well,
Houston?
it's not even
You're
hot take though. I'm
trash.
just talking.
Let's be honest. He's talking about a guy who's never seen New Jersey Drive either.
Yeah, you haven't seen mad shit though, and you just watched Purple Rain. Yeah, your
No, I
credibility.
just listened to Purple Rain.
Tomato. Your credibility.
so you didn't even
Hold on,
watch-
so you haven't even watched the movie yet?
No.
All right. With that said,
I'm not gonna based off the album. Garbage. Did not stand the test of time. I said it in our group chat that I can see it's the inspiration for 808s and Heartbreaks.
I ain't gonna lie.
808s and Heartbreaks is
Yo,
better.
somebody drop his address right now.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'll drop it.
I just foresee the fans petitioning to have him off the show. If this
Wow.
continues.
I'm fine with
That's
that.
all I'm saying.
Hey, Brandon, don't put a battery in their back.
I'm not. No, you're my man.
Listen, we found him on the street. It's okay.
I'm trying to wrap my head around the word garbage.
Yeah, that's
And Prince.
And Prince. That's crazy.
If Miguel redid it, it would be a way better album.
All right. With that said, this is Grassroots Podcast. Brandon, Killabh all.
I'm Erin Ashley Simon, and what the fuck did you just say? Wow.
Hi, everybody. I'm regular Nas.
Yeah, I'm Wilson.
Oh my god.
For now.
For now.
For now.
He just said
you're dead.
You
Miguel.
might have to rebrand me after this shit.
I've never heard anybody say that about Purple Rain or
Ever.
Prince ever. By the way.
And
Purple
saying
Rain,
that Miguel,
For one, Prince's voice is it's not good.
your voice is not good.
Well,
Yo,
that's debatable.
You sound crazy.
That's debatable.
You sound crazy.
I guess. I don't like his voice.
All right, I'm not doing this with him.
Oh my gosh.
So first up, I want to. Because how is everyone's weekend going? Is everyone okay? We're happy, healthy.
I'm good. I tried out the Red Dead Redemption 2 beta online. It's been all right. I don't like how I can hear everyone. Like I'm not really a fan because there's this one guy who kept going, "How do you do? How do you do?" And I'm like, "Yo, shut up, man."
Yeah, there's a lot. So I guess we'll skip ahead and go to Red Dead. Fucking.
Thanks, E. Messed that one up.
I'm sorry. The guy literally was like, "How do you do? Like,
You know
I'm
what?
just like, my gosh.
I'm for it. So my issue with Red Dead are two things. Number one, especially playing the first one. Now, also we have to factor in that again. It's a
Wait, with online or the
with online.
Okay.
It's a beta, so it's not complete. Like it's a beta. If you know what a beta is, if you don't know, just look it up. Nevertheless, my first real big issue with Red Dead is the fact that the booklet that they give you where you can purchase shit. I like that you can purchase it on demand. But I have to go to the post office or my camp to pick it up. Why give me the ability to purchase something right then and there, and I still got to go to this place to pick it up anyway?
Because your man's trying to be your friend. Remember the first time you go there? What was the word that he used to describe the bandits and people like them?
I didn't
He's
play
like, we're all like something like disturbed.
Hold on, you ain't playing online yet.
Didn't you play for 42 hours straight?
Yeah, I did.
And
you know what?
never
'Cause
went
I
online?
Bugging.
You pussy. You
know what?
He's getting online. He don't want no smoke online.
It's not true.
He's afraid.
I'm the man in the black. I'm the man in the black
He's
hat.
protecting his own
He's
ego.
afraid. He's afraid.
Yo, I
Yo,
went to
there are people
Armadillo.
like hog tying him the whole time.
Yeah.
I'm letting everybody have. I went to Armadillo and the Dishonor bar went all the way down.
Yeah, but you corny because you're playing against PCs. I'm playing against real people. Like in the streets, I'm in the thick
everybody's
of
gonna
it.
hate me because the man in the black hat is coming.
Nah, you haven't been online yet. You haven't been online yet. It's over for you. You haven't been online yet, so we're not really worried about it.
PS4.
I'm curious to see what also how you make your character too.
Yeah, I'm curious too.
Yeah.
Why?
Nah,
Nah, I ain't gonna lie though. The character that was my other thing I was gonna say. Probably the worst character creation I think
They
I've
look
seen
crazy.
from Rockstar.
Well, yeah. come on, they're just rolling this out.
Yeah, but this is my thing. If
No,
you've played
man.
GTA 5, you played any of them, they've upped the level of player customization. On this go round, especially with this game,
Yeah.
they look like crackheads.
Also, yeah,
Beta,
why is
beta.
it that?
That's good,
Why
though.
is it that the black characters look mad super more wild than the white ones?
and
I don't know if you guys noticed
I
that.
wasn't gonna be that guy, but
Wait,
I'm gonna call it.
You gotta think
I
about
was
the
going
times.
I was going through the black characters and I
Well-
was like, what the hell?
well, no. This is the one thing. What I
The
noticed
presets.
is you have to, if you take off the, and this is, I'm sure will help a lot of people that if you haven't played it yet, like Naz, if you take off the scars on their faces, each one of them automatically has scarring on their faces.
Who, the black guys?
It just the black guys, white guys, all of them do.
Well, I don't think niggas had lotion back then.
Well,
Can you imagine how wild you two, all three of you would look without lotion? You guys would look like Red Dead characters.
Us three?
I'd be looking like money.
What about you?
I'm not black. Or am I?
They've already seen your arm.
Ah.
No, there's
think they've
already
seen anything.
in our cover photo. They see you with your arm out. They already
could be
know
Puerto
what
Rican.
shade you are.
Nah,
Guatemalan.
Nah.
Yeah.
You don't. No.
You could be the ops considering your perspective on Prince. You're the ops. That's what you are.
Yeah, I gotta
Yeah.
play online, man. I gotta walk
Oh,
around and,
man.
and
Online is great.
and destroy some people.
What was my other really big pet peeve about online?
I hate the error messages that keep coming up, at least for Xbox. They gotta fix
Yeah,
it. That
I mean-
shit is like, I'm in the middle of a mission. You know what? Like, I get it.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna happen, but it was really bad to the point where, like, everyone on Xbox was going to
Yeah,
Twitter, like,
yeah.
we can't even freaking play.
That's yesterday was bad. Yesterday was really bad. Like every 5 minutes, I was getting kicked off of the game.
That's crazy.
So and again, I expected.
Yeah.
See, but that's why I don't want to play. That's why I want to jump into the beta version yet.
Well, but the other thing is this.
Why, you're afraid to get kicked off?
He's afraid of dying.
I know.
The
No,
beta.
it's a very real part of life.
Even in Red Dead, but the beta is going to turn into a real game. That's what they do. That's just
Yeah.
how it is. My only thing is, I've never seen it where it crashes so much the way that it's been crashing.
Yeah.
A lot of NAT errors and shit like that. But
I personally also feel like as they are trying to fix the system and stuff, I feel like the fact that they have the open world plus the missions, like, it's a lot. They should just had to just be starting out open world until they can fix everything and then
Yeah.
add the missions. That's
Yeah.
what I just think personally.
well,
'Cause
my only other thing, and I know that it's scaled to the way things used to be in the West.
yeah.
They have to fix the money issue. Like the money, getting money online. Maybe this is probably the most difficult I've ever seen getting money online for like a game.
Yeah.
Well, if it's following in the footsteps of GTA, they're going to make it difficult, so you have to buy
But
that shit.
GTA was not that difficult the way that this game is.
All the new shit
Like-
that comes out in GTA, you have to pay money for it. You have to
That's
buy it.
true, but what I'm saying is, even if you're not paying money for it, if you're just going through the online story, you're getting maybe $2,000, $3,000. Now, mind you, I know that that's a time difference, right? I know that in the Western, a dollar that's a lot of money back
You got
Yeah.
a dollar.
So I get that, but it be times like I did a mission fucking rescuing people, went through 3 phases of killing people, and I got 20 cents. I felt away.
See?
Well, what's
Nah.
20 cents in that era,
Oh
though?
yeah, that
How
when
much
you
does
had to
stuff
get
usually
that
cost?
that bandit guy,
Yeah,
but
15
police.
cents.
But that, you know what I did though? I left him on the horse. I was like, oh, my team, go ahead, and I went through all the dead bodies and looted them all. I was like, I'm gonna get my money's worth. Y'all
that's
can
what
just
I do too. Loot the bodies. Looting bodies is a great way to get money.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few glitches that are out there, but I think they're exploited now because everyone is doing them and everyone is there. So it's one where you go into a house and it keeps spawning jewelry boxes and shit. But the problem is that now everyone knows about this house. So everyone is at this house, and as soon as you walk in the house, you're getting shot. So I haven't done it yet, and I'm not with it. Like, I'm not doing it. And then there was this other one I found online, but I haven't tried it yet, just because I feel like if they knew about this first house, I'm sure they know about this, so it's just pointless. So that's where I'm at with Red Dead. I'm level 16 though right now, and my bankroll is pretty extensive. Yeah, bankroll.
I'm level 4, but that was because I was away this weekend.
Well, yeah, you just started, so you get a pass.
That means I'm gonna have to do 10 hours again because I have to go somewhere. Brandon.
Yo, he gonna go home. He gonna go
Yeah.
home and glue himself
Yeah,
to
I
the TV.
have to go somewhere where
He's
Brandon
gonna come
won't
back
go.
and be like, I'm at level
Yeah,
68.
you got to. I'm locked and loaded. Like, as soon as we leave here, I'm editing this shit, and I'm going straight to Red Dead.
Yeah, I'm just trying to complete the story, but Armadillo.
Well, the only reason I haven't completed the
Armadillo's a
story yet,
perfect title
I'm
for me.
chapter 6. The only reason I haven't completed the story yet is just because I know the beta is not finished. And I'm going to feel the way if I don't want to play the beta online. I just want to go back to the gameplay, and I don't have anything to do. Like, I don't want to do that.
Well, no, listen, there's plenty to do out west.
Yeah,
bounty
but
hunters
I mean,
were looking for me, and I wasn't even wanted.
Nah, because some of those, I understand, because even with the open world, sometimes some of the things can get super repetitive.
Yeah.
So you want to have that story. I got to maybe like chapter 4, but like he said, I'm not gonna touch it. I just want to just do online, start creating my posses. And then just getting that together, and then going back to storyline when, like, you know, the gang's not around.
Yeah, I thought so for the online shit, I thought that they were expanding it from 4 people. You can only have 4 people in a posse right now.
But I think they do that because of the missions.
Well, I don't know
because the
if it's
missions is you can only have 4 people.
I know that, but before, if I remember correctly, I thought it was more than that. And I don't like the one thing I don't like is, in order to establish a posse, like a solidified posse forever, you have to pay $200. That's a lot of fucking money.
Real dollars?
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't need friends like that. I ain't paying for my friends like that.
Yeah, I'm saying game money currency, not like game money.
Real dollars?
Yeah, no, I love y'all, but I'm not paying $200.
Listen, guys,
I'm not doing that.
When I get my PS4, I'm not paying $200. We just gonna have to.
I already bought that in game. I'm Gucci. That's cop.
No,
that's cop.
we're not.
Yeah.
I'm not. We're gonna have to figure something out until I get there.
Yeah, you won't have to, because the gang's already there.
But you know what's? But it kind of sucks that I'm gonna have to do it all over again with the PS4.
It'll be easier though.
Yeah, because the beta online is not gonna be messed up.
Yeah,
and
the beta
stuff.
won't crash, and on top of it, when you run with a gang, it's just much easier. Like, I've been helping. I already beat the online story, and I'm helping a bunch of my friends beat it. And it's easier when you have help. When you're doing it by yourself,
it's a wild west.
And especially when you're raiding camps, because there's like I don't know if you've gotten there yet, but there's camps that you have to take out. That if you're doing it by yourself, it is extremely difficult.
Yeah, no, the last one I was at was when the sheriff was mad at the other, I guess, cop policeman over there, and you had to go get that bandit, and you had to go through the cannon, and the horses, like, your horses get scared off of one gunshot. That's another thing too. You know how many times my horse has heard gunshots, and that was the only time it like kicked me off?
Oh, so I guess I'll share a jewel. So there's a free horse that you can get. The Arabian horse, I think the name of it is. That horse is extremely fast, especially online. The problem is that I wouldn't advise using the horse, because the horse insurance is 5 gold bars, and getting gold bars is extremely difficult.
Get the fuck out.
Like, I've been playing, I'm level 16 or whatever. I think I'm 15, 16, one of the two, and I have 2.5 gold bars, and I've been playing for quite some time.
Yeah,
that's not worth it.
Back to NBA 2K.
So I mean, you can buy Horse Reviver. You can do a bunch of different things with it. But the way the game has been glitching out, I'm scared to take the horse out of the barn, because once you get the free horse, you can't go back and get it. Like, it's dead. That's it.
Honestly,
and that shit is like $700 to buy.
I prefer to get a horse that's pretty evened out when it comes to health and stamina, because I just need speed that's just enough for me to get away, but I want my horse to be able to run fast for quite some time.
That Arabian horse is something different. Like, I was playing with my boy today, because I still haven't even rode the horse yet outside of in the campaign.
Yeah.
And playing with him and trying to follow him, it was like impossible. Like, I couldn't keep up. And my horse is maxed out.
Wait,
I couldn't keep up.
Was the stamina maxed out for that horse too? In addition to the speed?
Yeah. Yes and yes.
Oh,
yes.
wow.
Oh, no.
Like, it's max. You're not catching them.
Bars.
You, like, the way that horse takes off is ridiculously, like, you can't keep up.
Can you sleep with the prostitutes in Red Dead? Or is only the
Wait, what?
You will be able to on the online. Like, it's literally like GTA.
Because in the back, and
we all see how Naz is gonna spend.
I was about to say, you're gonna waste all of your saloon money on strippers.
Well, they're not strippers back then.
You're gonna be right at the fucking saloon.
Oh yeah, until one of them kills him, like in the storyline.
This guy's
never
crazy.
happened.
This man came after me.
Out of all things to ask, he don't ask about how to beat a mission. Nothing. He's like, yo, where's the strippers at in the game? Like,
that'd be the day.
Yeah, like
that story would have ended a lot different. I would have saw Arthur. Yo, you want to help me get rid of her body?
Yeah.
She tried to set me up. she tried to set me up.
That shit is horrible. But
my fault.
Go ahead.
Well, go ahead.
Go ahead. Nah, my bad.
No, say what you're gonna say.
No, I got stuck on like the horse insurance.
What about it?
Like, what if you could have like relationship insurance like today? There'll probably be something in the future though. Like, you get your fucking heart broke.
That's called a prenup.
You get paid for it.
Yo, but
Yeah.
hold on. Side note. I did read an article that they guess in the future, like people are gonna have marriage contracts. It's like,
Marriage
That's
is
what I'm
Marriage
saying.
is a contract.
That's a contract.
no, like a
What was I
10-year. We're gonna revisit this marriage in 10 years, and if we don't,
I'm not
like,
doing all that.
Yeah, that's fucking
Wait, then
stupid.
why?
I'm
If
not-
people
How is
are
that
like
stupid?
that, why don't they just be domestic then?
Yeah,
Because then you
yeah,
can be
I'm not
looked
doing
at
that.
as being together, or even like a civil union.
I got too many
Then-
issues to not be locked in. Like if I'm there, I'm there.
It's kind of
Yeah.
smart though.
Yeah,
I'm not like,
you
you know
think
what?
Brandon's
I'm
gonna
gonna be
invite us
here
to
for
his wedding?
10 years, but in 10 years, I'm gonna tell you how I feel, and maybe
Yeah.
we're gonna change. Absolutely not.
Yeah, how-
Then you might as well not got married. You might as well just been domestic, live with each other, still be looked at by the government as someone who's together. But
Yeah.
then you're not.
Yeah.
But then you
legally,
might take all my,
contractually
you might take all
binded.
my shit.
Yeah, prenup all the way.
might take
Prenup all the way.
one.
That's been established. I'm not worried about that.
I
Shit.
don't know. Yo, Brandon looks like a destination wedding kind of guy.
Yeah. You know what? For me,
You do look like and Brandon and so invites you cordially to fucking Dominican Republic
no,
or Brazil.
I'm
If
just.
it's in DR.
I mean, this wasn't on the docket, but if we're gonna talk about it, I'm not really. I'm for just happiness. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not with the big hoopla.
You're not getting married.
I'm not really.
You're not
big
getting married
for
at City Hall, man.
No,
Never mind.
I would.
I'm
I
not
would.
really for big weddings.
I would.
Yeah, you're definitely white linen and your toes in the sand.
Nah, I wouldn't. I'm,
Brandon,
Oh
right?
my gosh,
Oh, hell
white
yeah.
linen.
He's definitely toes in
He
the sand.
can't wait to get the petty for his wedding day.
Oh, white wedding.
Yeah, his wedding day petty is gonna be so official.
Sunscreen on his
I ain't gonna
head.
lie. If I was to do it, my petty would be kind
Yo,
of.
Brandon's mani petty on his
my
wedding
mani
day
petty would
is gonna be
kinda-
crazy.
It would. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo,
French
look at
tips.
Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Damn.
Even if, let's be clear. If I got married at the courthouse, I would still have fucking a mani and petty. I would figure out a way to finagle that.
French
You know
tipping
what
it.
my cousin did though?
Nah,
My cousin
that's
actually,
kinda
her and
sus.
her and
That's sus. I can't do that.
my cousin, her and
Always the
her
buck.
husband, they are already married and they're having a wedding, but the wedding's just kind of like a vacation for everyone.
Well, that's the only other thing. Like, for me, I wanted to be just one big ass party. That's all I want. Close friends, close family.
You could do it at the beach.
Nah.
I don't know.
I want small, just close friends, and we go somewhere, and it's just like a vacation for everyone.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to have big weddings. I don't want to have all that big stuff. I'd rather use that money like getting a house or more important things.
That's where I'm at.
I don't
That's
care
where I'm
about like I've never been the kind of girl that was like, oh, when I grow up to be big, I want a wedding that is massive and all white. No, I just like let's just get it done and like
Let's
take a
just
trip.
get it done.
How many simple
Because if I'm with
niggas do
someone
you
for
think?
like years upon years, it already feels like we're married. Like
Yeah.
we might as well just let's get the documents and let's just go on vacation. Because I know we need it.
Yeah, how many simple niggas are gonna propose to Aaron in the comments? All these simple niggas.
First off,
Aaron, I'm a simple nigga too.
Mad niggas gonna come back. Aaron, I don't want nothing. I'll give
Yo,
you.
we out to City Hall.
I'll give you mad extra cheese on the burger from McDonald's. We good.
wait a
We
second.
good.
though. I didn't say simple. I didn't say simple. I just said I just didn't want it to be huge, big, and extravagant. I want it to be small and intimate, but a vacation. I'm not trying to take a vacation to your aunt's house in Long Island. I'm trying to take a vacation to like
Go ahead,
an
Margaret.
island or some other country with my close friends and family.
I just feel like people get so caught up into weddings that when the people that are actually getting married never get
divorced.
to enjoy it. Well, even outside of that, even outside of that, you go through so much planning a wedding just to impress the people that you're inviting that are supposed to be supporting you and that are there for you to support your happiness, and it's like a role reversal, which I don't get. That's the other reason why I'm not really big into weddings, because I feel like you're so worried about the dishes, you're so worried about
Expensive ass cakes.
Yeah, you're worried about all the shit that you probably could
I'm
give
not-
two
I wasn't.
shits about.
Yeah.
I was not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once you actually get married, like it's funny. Like I always see the woman turn into Jack Nicholson from The Shining.
Yeah.
It just turns into they just turn into horror movies. Man. They
Yo, that pause is crazy though. You said turn to Jack Nicholson. I'm like,
Yo.
Yeah.
I was wondering where he was going to go.
yeah. I was like, what?
Have you ever seen The Shining?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it
Here's
turned into.
Johnny.
Yeah. Here's
Are we
Johnny.
can we shine a light on Nas's outfit today?
I was gonna do that, but I was gonna wait. But since we're here,
Yeah.
Nas has
put
his
them-
first
put-
pair of
put-
Yeezys.
yo, put them
Look at
puppies
this
on.
guy.
Oh my god.
He got the cream. So how you feeling?
I feel like I spent a lot of money, man.
And he's tight, ladies and gentlemen, because he dropped coffee on his shit.
I'm looking.
And that stain is mad noticeable
on his
too.
Sesame 3.
Yo, you know what I hate about Brandon? At the beginning of the show, Brandon goes, "Oh, don't worry about it, dog."
I definitely, let me be clear. I definitely reassured him that it would be fine.
Set him up real nice.
Yeah, it's not gonna be fine. That stain is not
That's what
coming
real
out.
friends do.
Yo, one more thing about Nas that you may not know. Apparently, hold on, Aaron, aren't you like part Spanish? Aren't you? Aren't you part Spaniard?
Indulge him.
I don't know. What do you think?
I believe so, like Puerto Rican or something.
Yo, where's he been?
There's like a little bit, right?
For the past year.
Trying to understand.
Are you Spanish?
Where's he been for the show?
You are though, right?
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm not gonna answer.
So
You
yeah,
guys
okay,
can
so
answer
you
it.
are. Have you ever felt some type of
Yo,
like way towards like Nas? Because apparently Nas has all the Spanish mommies falling all over him. Whenever I'm out with this guy, like the baddest Spanish joints just start flirting with him. Like,
Oh man.
it's
I
ridiculous.
hope his wife doesn't hear this episode.
Oh well, yeah.
Because he gonna have a hard time tonight.
Sorry, Nas. Yo, Nas
Well,
is
Word.
Disclaimer.
Gator? Oh.
Disclaimer. The only thing I look at on Nas is his shoes. Okay, so just disclaimer.
Yeah.
He's on point today.
Yeah.
This guy's terrible.
Yeah, man. Things are different.
Adidas
Look.
from head to toe.
Yeah.
No Nike in sight.
Yo,
No, man.
like I keep saying, not like the evolution of like the characters on the show, like we're all characters, is
Yeah.
different, man. It's a little different. I never thought that I would see Nas, regular ass Nas in a pair
Regular
of Yeezys.
Nas.
I'm happy about this.
No checks over stripes today.
Yeah, I'm happy about this.
You know what?
I got to do something. Everyone's doing shit extreme. He bought Yeezys. Aaron cut her hair.
Well, today you're dressed like a Bato Loco, man.
A bato.
A bato loco.
Bato.
A bato. Look,
You know, that's how you
No,
pronounce the
I-
V in Spanish.
no.
You pronounce it like a B.
No, you
It's
don't.
Bato Loco.
No, you don't.
Bente uno.
Okay. All right, let's get back on track. Fucking, what were we talking about? Okay, so we talked about Red Dead. Oh, Netflix.
Oh, no.
Friday.
So,
Yeah, you know that Friday's on Netflix.
Yeah, so fucking
got
Daredevil was canceled. So now it's Daredevil, that
Iron Fist, Luke
Iron
Cage.
Fist, and Luke Cage.
Jessica Jones
I'm
is
sure
next.
Jessica Jones
Man.
is next. But
Daredevil never saw it coming.
Well, no. What I will. Well, wait. Did you guys see? That's fucked up. did you guys? Because I'm trying to think about the topic.
I was like, I waited because I was like, I missed the opportunity. Hold on, let me slide this shit in there.
Wait a second.
Pause.
He could still see to a certain extent.
But he didn't see
He
that.
could feel.
Vibrations, noise, he can
Sense.
see.
He has
Yeah.
intuition at best. That's that
He
nigga's
didn't-
superpower.
No,
Intuition.
it's a variation of sight that he has.
Yeah,
It's a
it
variation of sight, but he's not like
Oh, yeah, like
he's not
sonar.
like Ray Charles, who's just like
He's like a bat. Blind as a bat.
Yeah.
But that, you know
That's
what?
the saying
what?
for a reason.
I'm not gonna
Fucking
do it.
blind.
I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, we can't talk about blind people now?
I just what's wrong? Why are you so angry?
Okay.
It's like yelling at me for no
would you
reason.
rather be blind or jump off of an airplane and land into a shark's mouth?
He's gonna come up with one of these crazy ass hypotheticals.
I had one earlier when we talked. Nah, forget it. I don't want to start it.
Don't
we're
even
not doing that.
Yo,
Fucking-
but that's a setup for Disney.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I was gonna throw
So
you
it makes
alley oop.
sense.
Nas in our group chat did say that it was a setup for Disney. I keep forgetting that Disney is gearing up for their app, their streaming service. So
Damn
yeah,
it,
I'm not concerned anymore. I was really upset because Daredevil for me is one of my favorite shows.
Well, and also Netflix is in debt.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, outside of that, I'm sure they're
That
trying
too.
to they're trying to clear.
They're gonna have to cut.
Disney
They're gonna have to
probably-
cut some baggage
Disney
off.
went to the
Yeah.
table knowing they in debt, going like, "Yo,
Yeah.
this is the asking price."
So
and
my-
Netflix, we can't pay that.
My only thing is now, do you think? Yeah, that's crazy.
TV shows.
We're out. Eat a dick. I'm out.
Jesus Christ!
What was that? What was that? What is going on?
Brandon decided to do something new right there. He was like, "That was the moment.
I told you, here it is. I'm throwing it out.
Here goes my new catchphrase."
Hold on, so
I was not ready for that.
y'all,
Terrible.
oh yeah, y'all don't play games.
Yeah, that's his. Did I do
so,
that?
no,
Like,
I have a great impression of Pinocchio that I do. I'm a real boy. I do all those things.
we're gonna have to edit that out,
I'm multi-talented.
or
I'm
else this
multi-talented.
podcast is over.
Nah.
After that.
Oh, it's.
I'm taking this to new heights.
I mean, if
Yo,
you're
Nas
talking.
became a real boy today.
Yeah.
With
Yo,
no, it was a compliment though. You became a real boy.
Yeah, that could have went left.
All that Adidas.
That could have went left. Jesus
I'm
Christ.
feeling it, man.
Pause.
Wait, what happened?
Yo,
They're thinking about
there was
something
a pause
crazy.
in
I just
that was wild. All I heard was Nas became a real boy today, and I'm like, wait,
Oh,
what?
yeah.
What's happening on the way up, man?
I feel sorry with boys.
Yo, Nas, we're going to take separate trains home.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh my God,
yeah. It was
I'm
pretty
tearing.
bad.
I can't
stand
yeah,
that
y'all
word.
stupid.
I can't stand that word, boy.
And yeah, I get back to Red Dead. I get mad when people call me boy in Red Dead. I get really mad about that. So.
Wasn't that set during what time period is that game?
Oh no, it's in the thick of shit like that.
Slavery?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
right
I
at
mean,
the
one of the
end.
characters in
Yeah.
the main storyline, he's black, and he was like, yeah, if I wasn't with you guys, I'll be by myself and probably dead. Basically
Yeah.
saying that what if someone was going to kill him because he's
Yeah.
black.
Yeah.
Yo, by the way, somebody in the comments fucking called me like brainwashed or some shit.
You are.
I agree.
What the fuck did he say?
I agree. I don't know but whatever he said, I agree.
I mean,
didn't
there
read
was nothing that anyone said in the
I
last
agree.
episode that
definitely
I
agree.
did not
Prince
disagree
was
with.
garbage.
No, they hit me off with some good ones.
Pause.
Oh my god.
That was a reach. I want to get back on topic.
Go
You guys
ahead.
are not
Okay,
focused.
go,
ahead.
go.
So my question with Netflix is, do you guys think that the original cast, the original, I guess, concept, even where they left off? So, for example, Daredevil ends at season 3. Do you think when it's reintroduced on Disney's platform that it's going to be picked up at season 4? Or are they starting from scratch? Because Disney did release a statement saying, "Hey, sorry if this happened abruptly, blah blah blah, but
Don't
just
worry.
know you haven't seen the end of Daredevil and or the rest of the Marvel characters."
Well, Iron Fist is not coming back. He's trash.
I don't think so. I
he's
don't.
garbage.
No, that was.
If I think that Iron Fist,
Jessica Jones is good. I like that.
I
love Jessica
I
Jones.
Love
can't.
Jessica Jones.
I couldn't get into the second season.
Really?
That joint was dope.
That's what everyone keeps saying. So I'm gonna go back and watch it. I
loved
tweeted
it.
something about it, and someone said, "No, you got to go back and rewatch."
Luke Cage is
Jessica
dead.
Jones.
He killed it with a dab. He's not coming back.
Yeah, I'm Luke Cage, but I think they should just make it
Fire the writers.
the
That's what they need
defenders.
to
They
do.
just need to make them all the defenders and leave it like that. The solo shows, Luke Cage first season to me was super fire.
Right.
And then that shit, after they killed Cottonmouth, it was just a super dip in just everything. I was off it.
It's where writers they brought on.
Yeah,
Nah, I liked Diamondback.
Nah, trash.
Now, Cottonmouth was way, but you know what?
Cottonmouth was ill. Cottonmouth was ill.
Diamondback was better.
Nah.
Well, also we know why
Nope.
Cottonmouth was good because the actor.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the other
Amazing
thing.
actor.
That's the other thing.
Diamondback's dope too, though.
That's the other thing.
Figure out how to pronounce his name. Was it
I don't know. I don't want to
Ali?
butcher it. Yeah, I don't want to butcher it.
Yeah, I'm
It's
not
some-
trying to
some-
butcher
so-
it, but
yeah.
he's an amazing actor.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shout out to
I'm
him.
excited for this. Honestly, like what I think is, I don't think they're gonna. I think for certain TV shows, I don't think they're gonna restart it. Just because they already are having good momentum with it.
Mm-hmm.
I think for the other ones that are not so good, they're gonna just kill it off and
Yeah.
then just create another one. Because right now, if you think about it, most of their money and focus is gonna be on Avengers and Marvel
the
right now for
MCU.
Disney.
Yeah.
So they're not going to. Once that's done,
Mm-hmm.
then I think they're going to start trying to like revamp certain shows or bring more into it later on.
Yeah.
Because Marvel's right now, the movies, is the money maker. Like, did you guys know that Disneyland is basically being funded by Avengers movies?
Yeah, basically.
I can believe it.
Basically.
Because it's not making that much money. So that's why New Rise and stuff is literally coming from the
Yeah.
Marvel series. So like that's their, especially because Avengers 4 is coming out and they're
gearing
aren't
up for
they,
that.
isn't the trailer supposed to have dropped last week or this week or something?
It was supposed to drop last week. Then
I
it
was
was
waiting.
it was supposed to drop on Thanksgiving. Then it came out that no, it wasn't. Then it was supposed to drop that Friday. Then the Russo brothers said no, we're not dropping anything Friday. So I don't
Probably
know.
gonna come out
I
this
know
week.
that
I think maybe closer to Christmas.
I did read on Reddit though that it was supposed to come out, but someone on Reddit leaked the premise of it, and so they now I guess are scaling it back or going to alter it.
Sometimes I hate nerds.
Yeah, me
they
too.
ruin
me
everything.
Too. Me too. Whoever.
Yeah, if you go on leak it, leak the actual video, please.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
don't give us a paragraph
yeah, don't
summary.
Give me the paragraph
I'm not
summary.
in school. I don't want Spark Notes.
I,
Just give me
I
the
hate
video.
that shit. I hate that shit. So I'm hoping that it
This
comes
is
out
what's
soon.
gonna happen.
Though.
This
I'm
is what's
hoping that
gonna
the shit comes out soon. But
This is what's gonna happen in the movie.
word. All right.
Take this with a grain of salt.
All right. So because we're pressed for time, we have to get into some shit. I want to talk about Meek's album. Are you guys ready to talk about Meek's album?
Yes.
Who's going first?
I might as well. I liked his project. You can tell that he has matured and changed, and that his experience with all the things that he's been going through with his court case and stuff like that, you can tell that has affected him in a very profound way, that he has found a way to utilize his situation to provide a voice on something, right? Obviously, like, there are people who are super mad when he did that. I think it was that op-ed.
Yeah.
It was a New York Times op-ed. People were super mad, like, he shouldn't be the voice of, you know, social injustice when it comes to prison reform and this and that, because he's the reason why he's in jail and da-da-da-da.
No.
But I'm just like, listen, I mean, yeah, you may not think he's the best, like, whatever your feelings are. I don't know if he like, didn't want you on a feature or something. I don't know what your deal is. But, like, don't be mad at the fact that he is taking a piece of project that he knows that everyone's going to listen to, because everyone wants to know what he has to say after his stint in jail, and that, you know, they want to hear his perspective, because I think everyone can tell that he's a changed man.
Yeah.
And then he came out the gate with all these different features and having Hov on it and Rick Ross on the same freaking song.
Yeah.
And then, you know, even Cardi B with her feature was really dope. I honestly liked it. And for me, like, obviously, you know, he had certain songs and certain verses that were typical Meek, right? But then I also like songs like What's Free, and how there was just so much substance to it, but it was enough that was digestible.
Yeah.
Except I don't know why everyone thought that verse for Jay was him targeting Kanye and not about Donald Trump, and how media are trying to pit him and Kanye the same way they do Michael and Prince. I don't know why people were saying that.
Well, I guess we can skip there. I see why they're saying that.
They're idiots.
I wouldn't even say that. I'm looking at the startup line, the startup line.
Because he said red hat.
The red hat. The don't Michael and Prince me and Ye.
Which means don't put us against each other.
Which means don't put us against each
don't
other.
pit. Let us be us.
But this is where it gets a little
Brothers.
shaky. It gets a little shaky where he says, he pretty much is saying, I am Hov. I mean, I'm MJ and Prince. I have both of these DNA in me. So that's number
He didn't
one.
say that.
That's not what he was saying. That's not what he's implying.
The bar was when you have MJ and Prince DNA.
I understand
in
it. Listen to the bar though.
I
Hold
think
on.
he meant greatness.
Yeah,
No,
that's what he's referring to.
Which him and Kanye have.
The way, nah, fuck that. The way I read it, it was, don't Michael and Prince me and Ye. They separate you when you got both of Mike and something Prince's DNA. Some shit that I can't remember the line.
So he's comparing himself.
I'll get it right now.
He's comparing him and Ye
Hold
to
on, let's
Michael
wait
and
for the
Prince.
line. Let's wait for
All
the
right.
line.
No red hat, don't Michael and Prince, me and Ye. They separate you when you got Michael and Prince's DNA. I ain't one of these houses.
So that's my thing. Hold on. Stop
wait,
right there.
I was getting ready.
Stop right there.
Okay.
When he says, read that last part again where he talks about the DNA.
This
They,
deep when we talking
they
about Kanye.
separate you.
Let them
Remix. All right. They separate you when you got Michael and Prince's DNA.
That's right there. They separate you when you have Michael and Prince's DNA. I could, and again, this is hypothetically speaking, I can see that being said where he's saying, I have Michael and Prince's DNA, separate me from that.
But that's not what he's saying.
But
Yeah, that's definitely not.
I mean,
Listen to what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
Now read the next part of this.
I ain't one of these house niggas you bought. My house like a resort, my house bigger than yours.
Stop right there. That bar is to Trump. Finish.
Come on, man. My route better. Of course, we started without food in our mouth. They gave us pork and pig intestines, shit you discarded that we ingested. We made the project a wave. You came back, reinvested, and gentrified it. Took niggas' sense of pride. Now how that's free. And them people sold the soul and hit niggas with 360s.
Okay,
All right,
Brandon, you might have
stop.
got me.
Yeah.
And by the way, I was not trying to rap that. I'm trying to say it.
Yeah, no.
Nah,
yeah.
if-
You know, I'm just letting people
He's
know
not-
that's not how I'm
don't
gonna go about
fall-
rapping.
don't
But I'm
fall in
just
his
saying it's
trap.
a
Hold
clarification.
on.
If he was talking to Trump with the line where he goes, I'm not one of these house niggas that you bought. If he's talking to Trump, then it might be a shot at Kanye.
It is a shot at Kanye. It's a shot at Kanye. Do the math.
That's
I
not
ain't
it.
one of these house niggas you bought. He's pretty much saying, yo, you funded Kanye. You bought Kanye.
If he's talking to Trump.
Yeah.
Wait.
in that line.
But
But
also,
I think he's talking to the powers that be.
Also, Also, this is what I think too with that line, right? I think that it is, first of all, I think it's him not ignoring Kanye's antics, his recent antics. Because like if someone is your friend and they do some crazy shit, you're gonna tell them, like, dog, you're doing some crazy shit. But he understands that part of it comes from the manipulation of the bigger problem. Yeah. It's kind of like him saying, yo, I can address Kanye, but he's not the biggest problem. Yeah. The biggest problem is Trump.
Yeah.
So let me ask you
now
this.
hold on. Okay. So go back. Go now. Finish where we were. You're at the chitlins part.
I ain't got a billion streams, got $1 billion, inflating numbers like we supposed to be happy about this. We was praising Billboard, but we were young. Now I look at Billboard like, is you dumb?
Hold on. Now stop right there. Now, obviously, this is off Kanye. This is off everything else. Yeah. So in pre-recording, I went back and listened to a bunch of Hove verses, feature verses similar to this. Cake, fucking, just pretty much everything where he's on this woke shit. And he's just been saying the same thing for years. Like, where he's pretty much saying, when are we going to wake up and just start to listen to ourselves as a community and then act and do something? Yeah. Like, it's like fake outrage. So for me, that bar was really important. That whole shit was important. All right, now read the last part.
I've been saying that. Chris knows I've been saying that for months. But go ahead.
No one's saying that you haven't. I can't feel the way that you feel.
Well, I'm gonna tell you why it's not. Yeah, but go ahead.
Go ahead.
All right, that's fine. I mean, we're all gonna have our input. We're doing a breakdown today. Okay, so. To this day, Grandma afraid what I might say. They're gonna have to kill me. Grandmama, I'm not they slave. Ha 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 ha. Check out the bizarre. Rapping style used by me, the HOV. Look at my hair free, carefree.
Now,
niggas
right
ain't near free.
I would have never, this bar I would have gone over my fucking head had the great gentleman guru not broken that down. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know what that is?
Wait, you mean the good man and genius, not Google?
No. Guru.
Oh, I thought you said Google.
Down.
I was like, damn.
Guru tweeted a picture and said, the one and only time I will do this, in quotes, look at my hair free, carefree, niggas ain't near free. He then says, end quote, carefree and nair are hair products. Man, it's too much to get into. I'll let you guys figure it out the rest.
I understand it.
Yeah, but on first listen, you're not thinking.
No. I'm not saying.
Look at my hair free, carefree. Niggas ain't near free. Meaning, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
meaning niggas ain't ball.
No. Carefree is taking the tangles out of your hair, taking the naps out.
But he is nair free because he has hair.
No. Okay.
Yes, nair takes your hair off.
No. Wait. Let me. Okay, as
nair
someone
makes you clean.
So he is nair free, but he said niggas ain't nair free. So he's talking about niggas that don't have hair.
No, he's saying carefree in the sense of when you use certain products, right? There's certain products that they use that throughout society, Black people have altered their hair to assimilate themselves within society because white people basically are like, your hair needs to be this way to be okay. You know how now if you wear dreads, certain schools are like, that hairstyle is not approved. He's saying that in a sense that he's free because he is able to wear his hair in the way that us as Black people are naturally born with. And that it's kind of a play on like not having society, like he's carefree. Literally carefree in the sense of he doesn't have to worry about that, but he's also it's a play on words with carefree in terms of the product for your hair, the hair product. So he's carefree because he's able to be Black and proud, and no one can do anything to him. Why? Because he owns all his shit.
Yeah. When Black people grow their hair out, they're proud.
Yeah. The other thing I want to point out too, I feel like the my house bigger than yours, my spouse, that's definitely a shot at Kanye.
It's not, but.
I don't think so.
That's definitely a shot.
I think
at
hold on.
Kanye.
If we're going by what you said that he was talking to Trump. If he's talking to Trump, it's a shot at Trump because all Trump does is talk about money. Yeah, when he's saying I have more money than you. You're not showing taxes.
When do you ever hear Trump talk about his wife? Never.
Because he doesn't really have one.
Prior to him becoming president,
he has a woman.
Prior to him becoming president, he's always gloated about the women.
We're not talking about past. I'm talking about right now. When do you hear him talk about his wife?
Can I sidebar this real quick?
No, because you're going to derail us.
All right.
Him talking about his wife never happens. The only people that really talk about their wife like that that Hov could possibly even be talking about is Kanye.
He's not talking about Ye.
He's not talking about Ye.
So let me ask you.
It'd be weird for him to say, "Don't separate us," and then call the nigga a house nigga in the next bar.
Exactly. That doesn't make any sense.
Like,
Wait,
at what point do we
no,
know?
no. You can. I will say that you can tell. Okay, so it's kind of like, you know, when you have problems within your family. If someone else from outside your family talks, you tell them, don't talk about my family.
Yeah, 100%.
But I can talk about the shit in my family.
Hov can 100% feel like Kanye is a house nigga. He could. Why can't he?
Well, Kanye's not a house nigga.
I don't believe he's talking about him in that verse. I think that's a direct shot at Trump.
What happened?
That's a direct shot at Trump. That you don't try to pin us against each other when we have Michael and Prince's DNA. But
this is, hold on. You got to think lyrics here, okay? And you got to think about Hov. Listen what I'm saying, because I'm trying to help you. This is the thing. Hov is very deceptive and very elusive, right? Yeah. So when he's jabbing people, he could be talking about you for 1 second and then mix that bar and talk about her, and then after that talk about you and then go right back to him, to her. That's how that's him. That's Hov. So that's why it's very elusive. And for me, it's very telling that he went and tweeted something when Hov don't never tweet. And I don't even believe that tweet.
Yeah.
Why does Hov have to go and...
What did he tweet?
That didn't even sound like it was him.
What did he tweet?
He just said something about the line. Pretty
about
much saying...
The Prince and Mike...
Saying that it wasn't going at Kanye, but like... But it wasn't... But people have to remember, just because you tweet doesn't necessarily mean that it's him.
And it don't mean that you believe that. You can't believe everything that every rapper says. You can't.
When it comes to Hov...
How often does he tweet?
But that's my point.
No, but you don't know if it's him though.
But I'm saying I don't think he's going after Ye.
If I'm being honest, I could look at it like, okay, that verse is the biggest feature on Meek's project. It's now it's now what? That's not the biggest feature on Meek's project? Don't be stupid.
Think hard. Don't be stupid. Think hard for a second.
Stupid. Ain't nothing to even think about.
Drake's the biggest feature on his project.
No, it's not.
Easily.
No, it's not.
After the battle?
No, he's not.
What?
No,
his song wasn't trending. His song was not trending as much as what's
if we're gonna skip there, I could do without that record being on the album.
Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm gonna take your seat.
I could do without that record. And if I could, I'll do you one better. The Cardi feature and Cardi record is better than that record. I don't think Drake tried on that record at all. I feel like it was typical Drake. No, he didn't.
He killed it.
No, he didn't.
He murdered it.
No, he didn't. He did not.
You're not making an argument. You're just reinforcing like the statement.
Yeah, I know. Because I can't believe he's not on my side right now.
I'm sorry.
You're telling me that the Drake feature isn't the biggest feature on the Meek Mill album?
Underwhelming.
I wouldn't use that word.
Underwhelming.
The bass.
This is the first time you've heard Meek and Drake together in mad long. I didn't want to hear Drake singing on a hook. I wanted to hear bars.
He didn't sing the whole hook. He sung 2 bars into the best bars on the album.
That's fine.
I wouldn't go that far because that whole verse kind of...
It's a whole verse.
That's
dope.
not... That
what I will say is when you're comparing Drake's song to the one with Hov and Rick Ross, the reason why the Hov and Rick Ross one is like, I say bigger, because it ties back to everything that is going on with Meek Mill. And it goes back, and then even like we're having the conversations that Jay had in 444, and then Rick Ross is just a boss. So you're having those 3 people on the same track, the substance in it, Hov's wordplay, and what he was rapping was crazy. Like for someone like him, to still be able to spit that way and have a longevity and actually be consistent fairly, like that's hard.
I heard that verse, and then I immediately listened to it about a good 20 times, and I instantly thought about Vince Carter in the league right now. Y'all gonna laugh.
Why are you laughing at Vince Carter being in the league for 20 years?
That's hard.
That's my point.
That's hard.
Your average NBA career is what, 3 or 4 years?
I'm looking at Vince Carter
without injuries.
Yeah, I'm looking at Vince Carter in the league right now, and then I think about Father Time, and then how both of them are defying the odds of Father Time in each one of their realms.
Do you think that this conversation, like when will we get to the point where we're going to stop putting limitations in terms of age for hip hop? Because certain other genres like country and rock, you can be older and still keep going, and people aren't like, oh, you're old, you're washed. Like, when are we gonna get to the point where hip hop is gonna be fine for that
it's
too?
It's gonna be with Hov. Like Hov already said it albums
Yeah, but
ago.
I think
hip hop is Grateful Dead.
I think Hov has done that. I don't even think you can put Hov in that box. What I think it does, I think Hov proves that it can be done, right? So I think that Hov rapping the way that he raps, and his birthday is like Tuesday or today, I guess. Whatever.
No, Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. It's the 4th.
Chris, look that up.
It's the 4th. No, it's
December
December 4th.
4th.
It's December 4th. But I was thinking about us recording now. Then
No, I was just looking for the days, making sure. Yeah.
No. It's December 4th. But him rapping the way that he is, and at his age, he's proving that you can still be sharp at whatever age. But the reason why I think that will that kind of way of thinking will always be there is the simple fact that it depends on the artist that is trying to pursue that and trying to still keep up with the time.
You think that J. Cole and Kendrick could, I mean, obviously not to the level of Hov, because honestly, he's the best rapper of all time. Like, hands down.
Well, time hasn't ended.
But
so.
but I'm just saying, like, do you think that like someone
Hold on,
like
can I get a shut the fuck up?
No.
What do you mean?
Hov is gonna be the best rapper of all time.
Yeah.
He is.
Nobody's
That's
ever
what
gonna touch
like
that.
DJ
I will
Clark
be
Kent.
around
DJ
when-
Clark
when-
Kent
No,
said
we'll be
he was
dead
in
next
that
time
interview.
if somebody ever does what he did.
If
We'll be dead.
if I'm keeping it a buck though, I think his successor would be Drake. And I'm not talking about bars.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about
in terms of
That's a
impact.
fact.
impact.
Oh yeah. Bars,
That's
no.
a
Drake's gonna do it for years to
That's
come.
a
What separates-
just like Hov.
successor.
What separates Hov and Drake is they're educated and their experiences.
Yeah.
And you can tell they read.
Nah, it's their willingness to adapt. They see the new
that's the
things
thing.
coming,
Yeah,
and then
Yeah.
they drag it
Yeah.
into whatever they're doing.
And they do a great job of sitting back and just looking
They
at the
absorb it.
land. Yeah, looking at the land.
So-
That's education.
So you guys have those two. You guys have those two for artists, for them themselves, right? I honestly think that J. Cole and Kendrick will last long in sense of cultivating talent, in terms of getting talent. Helping to, and I mean, that goes back to Dreamville and TDE. Those two are going to be, I think they're going to be around long in terms of cultivating talent, building talent, and have lasting careers longer than the other labels. And I think that that's where they're going to leave their impact. Obviously, they're good artists and they can write, but I think that those two labels are like building that lane in terms of showing.
Hold on.
I think they can.
Hold on.
I think they can.
All right. So my other thing is this. Hold on. So Ross, I personally don't think Ross's verse is getting enough credit. Like, people are just saying it's dope. Ross really is just one of those rappers, and you could see where he was bothered. Like, where he's constantly still feeling like he has to prove himself, which I do feel like Ross still has to prove himself. I just don't feel like it's
In what way?
justified.
In what way does he still
Like
prove
him
himself?
being, when did we ever give Ross credit as being a lyricist?
2010, 2011.
Yeah,
he had a nice little streak there.
Nah, his last project for me was crazy. Like, his last project for me is crazy. That's my point. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like he still has to prove himself, but he shouldn't have to prove himself. Like, Ross may be one of the most consistent artists for quite some time that puts out consistently good music.
You know what? I also feel like sometimes people look at more of his, like, he's really good at picking production for himself. And I think that maybe sometimes people look at that a lot more.
Yeah. It's different. His ear for music is just different.
But how many times can you say the same thing? Yeah, like you're just saying the same thing different ways. Like Hov is different. Hov is you're moving with Hov as he moves through his life and career. You're moving with him. Ross, for me, he's still talking about the furs, the Colombian drug money. So I get it. You're the biggest boss.
Yeah, but he's not talking about just that though. Like Hov,
Here,
Ross,
let me get a verse from him.
Ross and Hov, and Hov are both really saying the same thing. They're talking about owning their own. They're talking about empowering each other. They're talking about everyone can become a boss.
Yeah.
He's not talking about furs all the time.
But the difference between those two artists is vulnerability. Hov has more vulnerability than Rick Ross. There's
Good
none.
point. That's a good
Rick
point.
Ross, there's none.
That's a good point.
Also, I mean, Rick Ross, he took that little jab, screaming, gang, gang, now you want to racketeering charges, caught him on a tap, looking for a bond, lawyers want to tax, purple hair got him, F word on your back.
Yeah. So here's my only thing with that. Number one, clearly he just recorded that verse, right? Number two, it's not clear that unless he has privileged information about the whole 6ix9ine shit, but it's not clear that he's really snitching. Like, I think no one's confirmed that. No one said, you know, like
He has to snitch.
He has no choice.
I'm just saying.
He's backed into a corner.
I don't know. But
Wait, but they already said that they had an informant in his camp.
Him.
Well,
It would behoove him to snitch.
I don't know. It could be others. You don't know.
And I don't want to get into all that shit because all the shit that's coming out now.
I personally don't consider it snitching, based on the fact that they plan to kill that nigga. Fuck that. You try to kill me, nigga? All bets are off now.
If I'm keeping it a buck, that's how I feel.
Yeah, I can't.
Like,
I'm not gonna protect you niggas. If you niggas is gonna try to
I've
kill
been
me.
loyal this whole time, and you're now, I'm getting word that you're trying to kill me. Why?
After you stole $2 million
after you stole
from
money. Why am I being loyal? to you?
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, and we'll just leave it there because that's some shit we don't have to have no parts of or want no parts of.
Yeah, I don't want.
But
no.
that's just me.
You guys are tough.
Yeah,
You're the toughest.
y'all
guys.
got it. So we'll leave that there.
They're tough.
Not made for that. life.
Fucking. So all right. So what did you guys think about the Fury Wilder fight?
Fury outboxed Wilder, and I wanted Wilder to win.
By far.
Yeah. Mad people were upset. I saw it. Well, from at least on my timeline, the majority of people said that Fury won. I had Fury winning. I was going for Wilder.
Well, that's all niggas.
Wow.
They're all unfamiliar with the Gypsy King.
Yeah.
They have no
Yeah.
idea. They just saw a black man versus a white man. The black man's in way better shape. And
Well,
it's just
no,
like,
no.
Oh, in the press conference, the
yeah.
conference they had too.
Oh,
Well, no.
that
He
was dope.
He looks. He got abs. He has the pecs. But he was winded come 10th, 11th round. Wilder was.
Well, yeah, because all he throws is
should
power
be.
punches.
He throws power punches.
And the
He's
Gypsy
slugger.
King was sitting there like, yo, this is a good fight, isn't it, boss?
Like well, the only reason I was shocked by Fury is really just because Fury hasn't had a major fight in quite some time.
He's just happy to be there.
He's dealt with a lot of mental health issues,
exactly.
and on top of it, he didn't really look like he was focused on the sport of boxing, right?
What, the past 2 years?
Yeah,
He's been doing
Well, he wasn't.
cocaine.
He
And
gained
he was
400
suicidal.
pounds.
Yeah.
Well, he was 400
He was
pounds.
400 pounds. He's
rock
now
star?
297, I think.
Nah, I think he was like
256.
250 something.
Whatever it was,
256,
you guys
yeah,
will
like
get it
260.
right. Not gonna,
All
yeah.
I know is he changed.
He changed, yeah. Whatever the case may be.
He was living.
Seeing him last
Mad
night
hard.
fighting the way that he was fighting, I was extremely
Box.
impressed.
Boxed him.
Like,
Outboxed him.
You know who he reminded me of, which is crazy? Fucking Jim Carrey and Me, Myself, and Irene when
That
he was
was how he was
boxing. When he was fucking boxing. That's who he reminded me of. Like his movement.
Yeah.
Like
That's
the way
exactly
he
how he was moving.
moving, son.
That's exactly how he was moving.
But it's hard.
It's effective.
It's extremely effective.
Especially if all you throw is power punches, you don't set him up at all.
When you're that height, you have a reach advantage. You can see things better. Your lateral movements are better, clearly. And to your point, you have one person that is throwing the most obvious punch the entire fight.
And only a right.
And yeah, like
swinging for the fences.
Only a right.
Wilder
Swinging
didn't.
for the
Wilder
fences.
for me, even with the knockdowns, and I said it. The 12th round comes, and I said, "Yo, Wilder needs a knockout."
Yeah.
Oh no, we were talking about it. It said Wilder needs a knockout, and I said, "Yeah."
Sure enough.
And I'm in the crib. Wilder said he needs a knockout. And sure enough, I said, "Oh shit!" I said,
He
"Lord."
got
And the Gypsy King got up like
quick,
the Undertaker.
Damn.
Like for a
Who's
second,
Wilder's coach?
he was laying there.
Well, this is the other thing. Not to cut you
Yeah.
off with the lane. Now, I'm gonna get back to that. First off, it's important to note that his coach is Freddie Roach, and one of his cornermen.
No, not Wilder.
Oh, not Wilder.
I think Freddie Roach was with Fury.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about Fury.
Nah, I'm talking about Wilder.
I don't know.
What about
I don't know what their
What?
game plan is. He's just like, all right, champ, you're gonna go in there.
Well, that was my other thing.
Yeah.
I'm big on the corner talk. I didn't really hear much.
Because his corner probably told him, and Wilder's my man, I wanted him to stand undefeated, but they probably don't like, dog, you go out there swinging for the fences, he's going to knock your ass out.
think it's a
No,
bunch of
they
niggas in his
he kept
corner?
saying big finish,
Yeah.
big finish.
He was
Listen,
that's why he was pacing himself.
he was egging him on.
At the 12th round, he's like, yo, dog, why are you not attacking him? Because he thinks in his head, oh, I'm up on the card.
Well, I get that. Hold on. Say what you're saying. Say what you're saying about the knockdown before.
Oh, I was gonna say the knockdown, like when Fury went down, like for a second I was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
oh shit, he got him, and he got right back up. And then did you see Wilder's face? He's like,
Yeah.
like
Wow.
he's supposed to be down.
He looked like Shawn Michaels when the
Literally,
Undertaker came up.
The funny shit is, I made the exact same face that Wilder made when he got up. When he went down, I said, "Oh shit, he really
Yeah,
did
because
this."
he was like,
The Gypsy King.
And that guy got right up.
And
you know
I
what goes
said-
on in that man's head?
He said
that's what I'm
God, he
saying.
said God picked him up.
Well, no, my thing is this. Number one is when you that was the other thing too. It was a lot. So when he got knocked down, the moment that he got up, Wilder knew that fight was over with. In my head, number one, I thought he was dead. Number two, I did. Like the way he got hit,
because his knee stayed up.
Yeah,
he hit him on the way down.
Yeah, not the first knockdown. The first knockdown wasn't as flush, but that's where he got overzealous. Where he was like, all right, I didn't even hit you with my best, and you went down. So now it's time to go to work. Yeah. That second knockdown, I'm with Wilder. I'm putting my hands up. This is a dub. I ain't got.
It's over.
And then to see him get up, I'm looking like. Fam, like,
man, when you either see that mad loose body drop or that stiff like brick fall, like
once that happened, I
holy,
said,
when that right leg,
but that was the other shit. His eyes rolled in the back of his head and everything. I said, yo,
that right leg stayed there and that other leg went up. I said, oh yeah, you got knocked out.
When he sat,
that's the Gypsy King.
But you know what he said in his head? He said, all right, mate, you've been here before.
You've been here.
Yeah.
You did cocaine. You were suicidal. Get up.
Yeah.
You've been down before, mate.
That's a good.
Damn, I'm dead ass gonna start speaking to myself in my own head in that voice.
In his head, he like took a metaphorical sniff and was like, all right.
Because he said, yo, I was suicidal.
Yeah.
At his press conference, he's like, I was there.
Yeah.
In his head, he's like, yo, fam, you've been down before.
Well, but that's what I'm saying in the chat. I look at boxing like music. Like, the same way it takes one punch to get back into a boxing match, it takes one record to get back into the music business. So that's all it takes is one shot. With that said, Wilder took that one shot and it wasn't enough. And for me, the post fight was very telling.
He was
did you see how much energy he had?
Man, that's the rehab talking.
Like,
that's the counselor speaking.
I've seen many of Fury fights. I've never seen him like that. Like, it's almost like he had like a glow of just.
I'm happy to. Dog,
yeah,
you know where I came from?
Yeah, like he was like, "What you mean I wasn't gonna get up?"
Yeah, that's probably why he got so happy getting up. He's like, "Damn, I haven't felt this way in a while."
Yeah,
can we mention another podcast or no?
What happened?
Can we mention another podcast or no?
Oh, I don't care. Unless
nah, because the first time I heard him speak was on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah.
And I heard him speak. I was just listening to Tyson Fury. I was like, I like this guy.
Yeah.
And I was like, I have to watch him box before this fight.
He's a tough son.
I watched him. I knew it right off the bat. I was like, yo, he's gonna outbox Wilder.
Yeah.
Just like Ortiz did. Yeah. Ortiz lost because of age and he took that one punch. Fucking Tyson Fury knew I'm not taking this one punch, nigga.
That was my thing. Tyson Fury knew what those punches was, and I think again, once he took the punch and was like, all right, I think I can take these punches.
Yeah, he's like, I know what I'm working with. I know what that main hit is.
Yeah, I know what that main hit is.
All right, I can handle this. I can take another one.
He just started.
That pop block drop.
Dead ass.
That shit worked. I can't wait to get into a street fight, nigga. I'm coming at just like that, nigga.
Yo, can you imagine using him on like Street Fighter or Tekken?
Yo.
Can you imagine?
I read online where it said it looked like when you fight Fury in a game and you just mash all the buttons. he just start wowing. Your character just start doing bad shit.
Man, he's a tough. I give him. I can't wait for part 2.
Yo, to go from 400 pounds down to 260. Fight two guys and then fight a man who's knocked out almost every opponent that he's ever fought.
Tough.
You're fucking.
But what does that do now to Wilder's fucking
Wilder's
I don't know, but I
psyche.
hate. Can I just say in boxing,
he hit him
I
with-
hate ties.
Huh?
Oh,
I wish there weren't any ties in boxing.
Sometimes you need a draw.
There was it was only maybe one fight I think.
No,
where I was
but they be sometimes drawing matches that are it's very clear who won, and then they be
That's a
just like,
rematch because that rematch is going to be.
Well, I
they can do it again. Revenge.
in the rematch. I was for Fury for this one. I think in a rematch, Wilder will knock him out.
No, I don't.
Yeah, because the only time that Wilder, look, whenever Wilder ran at him and jumped on like after the knockdowns, that's when he's at his best. When he just goes wild.
He's at his best with any other fighter except for Fury.
But Fury doesn't hit hard enough to hurt him. So if he goes out,
it's a boxing match. You just have to outbox him.
He can't outbox Fury. He can't.
Yeah, that's what
who can't? Yeah, that's my point. A boxer will forever be the slugger. Forever be the slugger. Did you?
That's not true.
It's very true. It's very true. Name me a
Butterbean.
Butterbean. Hold on. Butterbean was a slugger and a boxer though. Yeah.
Butterbean could box.
Yes, he was. He could box.
Don't let that
He
size
could box.
fool you.
He could box. Let's be clear. He was big and was a power puncher, but he moved very well for his size. Same thing with Fury. Fury will surprise you at how quick and light on the feet that he is at being like 7'4" with fucking with that weight. Like
Some
he
big
moves
dudes-
really, really good.
Some big dudes got like twinkle toes, like they're able to move fast.
No,
and
Fury's a
everything.
boxer.
Yeah, Fury moves
Not
the-
Wilder.
Wilder's
not.
Wilder had to remember to put his hands up.
Wilder's a boxer, but he categorized as a slugger. They're both boxers, obviously. We're
Yeah.
talking.
Wilder's not really a boxer though. His feet are flat.
Yeah, but
So his hands are down by
No
his
game
waist.
plan. He can't cut off the ring.
No, he has cut off the ring, but again, he's never fought anyone that was equally matched. Fury is an equal match. You have someone that's taller than you, longer reach, more experience.
But that
when it
was the
comes to
problem.
that.
Wilder gave him respect. Normally, Wilder doesn't respect his opponents.
Exactly.
Wilder's not going to respect him in the next one because
No,
he
he
couldn't
will.
knock
Yes,
him
he will.
down.
Yes, he will.
He didn't hurt him. Wilder's going to go crazy on him.
Nah, I don't think he will.
3 rounds
I don't think he
max.
will, and I think Fury will do a better job now because again, he knows that that Wilder can't get to his body. He can't throw the normal. You realize he very seldomly utilized the left hook and or left jab. Very seldom went to the body. He didn't have really good Wilder
Because he can't.
That's my point.
Floyd Mayweather said it. He's like he's a one-trick pony.
I know, but that's my point.
Floyd said that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he in the post during the
match, he said he's
rounds,
doing the same thing.
Oh, I didn't know he
over.
called him a one-trick pony though.
No,
No,
that's my
he's
words.
not. Yeah, he didn't say that. He just said he has.
So little
he
words.
just
He
pretty
said he
much
has the
said
same
gotta
move.
switch up.
He said he's doing the same move over and over.
So that's my only thing. I feel like
Kept hitting the X
Fury did a
Yeah.
really, really, really good job
Amazing.
in this fight. I was
Wilder
thoroughly
He needs
impressed.
to get with Floyd.
You got to understand. Yeah, I was at.
That shoulder.
I don't want to say where I was because somebody might have seen me there, but fucking, I was around nothing but black people, and I was the only person there fucking rooting for Fury.
Yeah.
Oh, every single time Fury went down, they was all looking at me, just cheering and grabbing on me and shit. I'm like, all right, niggas.
They probably
all right,
blamed
y'all
you.
gotta chill out.
They probably blamed you
Yeah.
for why.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I was the only one there. Like, Fury could box, right? Like,
Well, that's my thing.
He's undefeated.
I'm all for. I was going.
They didn't even know who he was.
Yeah, I'm all for supporting black people, obviously, but if I'm watching the sport of boxing for the sport of boxing, I'm not gonna do this whole race shit.
Yeah, you gotta be
I'm
objective.
going. Yeah, I'm going for talent versus talent. While I supported Wilder, I knew what the outcome was going to be in Fury. Fury is just a better boxer.
We can't be.
And I feel like he got snubbed. I do feel like he
Yeah.
got snubbed. I feel like he won that
we
fight.
we
Yeah,
can't be like
he did.
acting crazy and completely ignoring someone else's talents.
Yeah,
and stuff like that. We
don't-
can't do that.
yeah,
Tyson
don't start
Fury's
talking
a tough
crazy.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah,
To me, if you ask me, if he won in the cards and he also got up from knockdowns, showed his toughness, and it also showed that he was the better boxer.
I almost feel like he should have won just off of the fact that he got up off that second knockdown.
Exactly.
Well,
Like,
yeah. Well,
why doesn't
got up
that
from
get taken
two.
into account?
Like the fact that you
Yeah.
got up from 2.
The first one, like I said, I give a pass because it wasn't flush. It was more so he was
No,
moving.
but even still, like, think about it. Like, if you're a boxer, and I mean, this is for any sport. Like, if you go a long period of time of not getting hit, you know how some people like are so used to
Yeah,
getting hit
yeah,
and can
yeah.
rebound.
Ring
You
rust,
go a
ring
whole
rust,
period
ring
of time and you get that hit, and it's just like jarring. You're just
Yeah.
like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like the fact that he's able to get back up from both. Listen.
I don't
If
know.
I get one punch, I'm down for the count.
Me personally, I've just never seen no shit like that, and I feel like this is one of those times where this is.
I don't think Wilder has seen shit like that either. He saw his face.
Yeah,
He's
his
like-
face.
He's like,
But again, everybody was
what?
shocked. But I think this is, you know how like generations have those moments, like Ali's and the Fraziers of the world, where there's one crazy thing that happens in the fight that you would never think that happen. I think that was the fight with those two. I think that's what happened. That like I would have. I don't ever think I've ever seen anything like
You
that.
put Wilder up there with some impressive company.
No, I'm not. Why do you do that? You look. He has
That
nothing.
shit got a little dirty.
Clarification. He's not saying that they're
I'm
on the
not putting-
same
Yeah,
level.
I'm talking about moments.
Just moments and we're just like,
Stay
holy
focused.
crap.
Stay
Just
focused.
saying, bro.
I'm
Damn, you
curious-
sound like the.
Impressive.
You know what I'm also curious to know now? I'm also really curious to see how like you have like moments like that are pay-per-view, but then now we're gonna have the platform, was it DAZN?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm curious to see how that
I
competes
don't,
within that.
I don't want to shit on them, but I
No, I'm not.
subscribed. I subscribed, and the fight wasn't available on there, so I don't know how I feel about that.
Wait, so you paid? They took your money? And
Well, no, you sign up for free for a month, and then after a month they charge you. But I don't know if I'm going to stay on there because looking at
What's
their
DZN?
So DZN is a streaming service where you can watch fights,
DZN?
right? Yeah, you watched it. You said it right.
Yeah.
But the thing is that looking at their layout, they only, at least the way it looks like they have contracts with specific boxers. So you won't be able, like, that fight last night wasn't on there.
Didn't you used to fight?
Back in the day.
Yo,
How do you know that?
Were you Golden Glove?
Brandon did everything, man. Come on, man. I can't. Dude.
No, it wasn't Golden Glove.
Brandon was a post service worker.
You ever get knocked out?
Yeah, my brother knocked me out once. Yeah.
Is your brother in a
Damn.
wheelchair?
Wait, did you fall? Was it a stiff body fall or
Hold
loose?
on, niggas have never been knocked out before.
I've never been knocked out.
No, I got
I'm
kicked
undefeated.
in the head too, and I wasn't knocked
I mean, I've
out.
been knocked out, but that's because I got hit by a car.
You
What
beat
kind
me.
of car did you
I
get
said
hit by?
I got kicked in the head. So
I
you
was about to
definitely beat
say-
me.
Hold on,
Yeah,
now,
I didn't get
what
knocked out.
kind
I
of
got
car
kicked
did
in
you
the
get
head.
hit by?
A Pinto.
If I got knocked out, how the hell
A
am I gonna
Dodge.
remember?
Hold on, the nigga drove off.
Dodge Stratus.
Hit and run.
Yeah, they picked me up and they put me up. According to my homeboys, they picked me up, put me on the curb, and then drove off.
Where is this happening? Mount Vernon?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like some cartoon
That's why your
service
brain
right
all
there.
fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, I did.
The drugs.
No.
How old were you?
Shit, 11, 12?
What the fuck were you doing in the street?
Well,
Yeah, I got
riding
mad questions.
Bikes. You never rode
You
a
must
bike?
have sucked at riding a bike.
yeah,
to get
you-
hit by a
No,
car?
I switched bikes. My homeboys didn't have brakes because he liked to do tricks.
Your
So I
homeboy set you
So your
up.
homeboy set you up.
Yeah.
Friends.
Wait, you didn't put the
Scumbag.
feet down?
You still know that nigga? Let's go jump him.
No,
Yo,
I don't know.
He didn't want to
Come up
get
there
his. He wanted to
like
get his.
Tyson Fury just dancing at this nigga.
That's some good
Yo,
Will
he didn't want to
Hunter
get his
shit.
retro scruff, so he's
Yeah,
like, either I
word.
scruff my retros by putting my feet down or get hit by a
don't
car.
know
Which is the car?
I don't know what happened. I remember leaving the house, telling my moms I love her, and
It's
she
the-
said, "Come back because
Oh, isn't that
go to."
sweet?
Yeah,
We
this
got-
sounds like a fucking Hollywood movie.
He said,
where, like, I told my mom I loved her.
He said we got to go to Jersey later on. So
No,
just come
hold
back.
on. Don't
You
do
see,
that. Don't-
you left the crib way
don't-
different than I
Hold
did.
on, yeah, but fuck that. Don't try to throw Jersey in the mix just
that's
because you got hit by a bus and you can't ride a bike.
Oh, you got hit in Jersey? Jersey drivers
No.
are terrible.
No,
Yo,
my
Yo,
grand.
you know what's
I
worse?
fear for my life when I ride
Yo,
with,
Philly
with
drivers are
Brandon.
really bad.
Okay, that's the end of that story.
I'm gonna put your address out there. Jersey gonna snuff you.
That's the end of that story.
Yeah. All right.
Like,
Where
yeah,
we
just
at?
cut
We
me
had
off.
time. Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, I'm sorry you got hit by a bus.
I didn't get hit by a bus. It was
In
a
my
regular
story.
car.
Well, I'm gonna tweet that you got hit by a bus.
You got hit by a minivan.
or he got hit by a fist and he woke up like, anybody get
Yeah.
the license plate?
That didn't happen.
Yeah.
That's never happened.
All right.
All right. Well, I mean, I guess
Never
that's
happened,
it for
Wilson.
today. This is an interesting podcast. I feel like this episode went really, really quickly.
I mean, we talked about a little bit of everything. We had sports, gaming, and hip hop.
And Nas being a complete dickhead on this episode. today.
And,
I don't know what his problem is today. I hope
He's
the
like,
fans
no,
address it.
he wasn't. He
Yeah,
wasn't
like,
doing that.
Those Yeezys went to his
Yeah,
head.
yo, Yeezys will change people, man. Look at him.
Yeah, man. He
No,
got
I'm very
manipulated.
mad I have a coffee stain.
And
on.
he's
I'm gonna
got
clean them
ankle
today.
socks on in the wintertime. We're not going to talk about
Yeah,
that.
and I drink
so-
iced coffee in the wintertime.
Yeah, well,
Wait a
that's,
second, you
that's
got
normal.
ankle socks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what, and it's raining.
At least he got the lotion on. It would have been bad if they were crusty.
I shouldn't be able to
Yeah,
see
no.
your
Yeah.
ankles.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Not in the winter.
The length of those jeans, what is it? What's the inseam on those motherfuckers? I'm just fucking with you, man. All right, man, relax.
I don't know what's on with him today. But yeah, check us out. Let us know what you think. Who do you guys have in the fight, especially? And what were your thoughts? What rounds did you think Fury took versus Wilder? Also, let us know about the Meek album. What are your favorite records on there? And then,
Do you think that he talked about Kanye or no?
yeah, definitely.
no.
Yeah, let us know what you think about the jabs and all that. Lastly, rest in peace, GW. Gotta pay respect, man.
Let's throw that in there.
Do we
all right.
always have to be serious? No,
Go check out
Yo, somebody
Brandon's
agreed
bio.
with me.
someone said no. Someone said no.
Yeah,
Somebody
right.
agreed with me in the comments.
Somebody did agree with you.
Man, there's always one crazy person that agreed with you.
Yeah.
Oh
word.
my God.
Brandon's
Facts.
biopic, New Jersey Drive. Go check it out. It's Brandon's life story.
Now look at the
Jersey
reaction in
Drive.
the room. No one laughed.
It doesn't
How
matter.
do you
As
feel
long
about
as I
that?
didn't
How do you
watch
feel
it.
about that? How do you
Oh.
feel
Well,
about
Wilson's
that?
never seen New Jersey Drive.
Yeah.
Oh, well, put it on me.
Yeah.
And
There's a
Erin-
lot of movies he's never seen.
I don't
That's
think
true.
There's a lot of movies. I've definitely seen movies that he hasn't, and I'm like, I wasn't even live for some of them.
Yeah, that's my
And he was.
Yeah, one of the movies I didn't see, Purple Rain, you pussies.
Why?
We'll cut that out.
Why? No, I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it.
No.
With that said, I'm Brandon Killabh BHR,
I'm Erin Ashley Simon.
I'm regular Nas.
I'm Wilson.
and we out.
Grassroots.